You wake up tomorrow and you are Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the footballer, not the brand. The man who has turned being himself into a $1.2 billion net worth and then spent it in the most spectacular way imaginable. So let's walk through it, door by door, car by car, because the life Ronaldo has built around himself is not just expensive, it is architectural, it is intentional, and once you see the full picture, you will never look at a footballer's salary the same way again. Let's go inside. We start in Lisbon, Portugal, the city where Ronaldo grew up with almost nothing. His mansion here sits in the Quinta do Lago region, one of the most exclusive addresses in the entire country. 7 bedrooms, an indoor swimming pool and an outdoor one, a full gymnasium that would embarrass most commercial fitness centers, a snooker room, a cinema, and a garage that we will get to in a moment. The property is estimated at around $8 million, but the number is almost irrelevant. What matters is what it represents. A man who grew up in a small house in Madeira, sharing a room with his siblings, buying a house in the most expensive postcode in his home country, and filling it with everything his childhood didn't have. Next stop, Madrid, and this one surprises people. When Ronaldo was at Real Madrid, he didn't live in a mansion. He lived in a penthouse apartment in La Finca, the most exclusive gated community in the Spanish capital, home to half of Real Madrid's first team at various points. The apartment spans an entire floor, panoramic views of the city, private elevator, indoor pool, the kind of space that feels like a house but sits 40 feet above the ground. Value approximately $6 million, and sold when he left for Juventus, because Ronaldo does not hold onto properties for sentiment, he holds onto them for purpose. Juventus, 2018. Ronaldo moves to Italy and does what Ronaldo does. He finds the best address available and he takes it. The villa in Turin's most exclusive neighborhood. Private gardens, private pool, the full security infrastructure that comes with being the most famous person in any city you move to. He rented it during his Juventus years. Even Ronaldo does not always buy. Sometimes the right move is to occupy a space completely without owning it. And now the current chapter. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Al Nassr, the move that shocked world football, and the property that came with it is, in a different category from everything else. Ronaldo's Riyadh residence is reported to be a fully staffed palace, multiple floors, private staff quarters, a pool complex, security systems that operate on a governmental level. The Saudi government reportedly contributed significantly to his accommodation as part of the overall package that brought him to the kingdom. This is not a house. This is a compound, built for someone who is treated in that country less like an athlete and more like a visiting head of state. Now the garage. Ronaldo's car collection is worth an estimated $20 million, and it is not a collection built for show. Every car in it tells you something about who he is. The Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitus, one of the fastest roadsters ever built, top speed of 255 miles per hour. Ronaldo bought it the year he won his 3rd Ballon d'Or. Timing is everything. The Rolls-Royce Phantom, of course, the same car we broke down on this channel, and Ronaldo has 2 of them, one in black, one customized to his specific specification, because one Phantom is never quite enough. The Ferrari Monza SB2, an invitation-only Ferrari, a car you cannot walk into a dealership and buy. Ferrari decides who gets one. The fact that Ronaldo has one tells you exactly where he sits in that conversation. The Lamborghini Aventador LP704, the Bugatti Chiron, the McLaren Senna, the Bentley Continental GT, $20 million of machinery, kept in garages across multiple continents, moved by private transport when he relocates, maintained by dedicated staff who do nothing else. One more thing before we leave. Ronaldo owns a Gulfstream G200 private jet, and a second aircraft, a Gulfstream G650, which is among the longest-range private jets in the world, capable of flying from Riyadh to Lisbon without stopping. He doesn't fly commercial. He hasn't in years. The jet isn't a luxury, it's infrastructure. The same way a car is infrastructure for most people, Ronaldo's relationship with distance is solved by aircraft. From a shared bedroom in Madeira to a palace in Riyadh. From nothing to $1.2 billion, and every house, every car, every flight is a document, a record of a distance traveled that most people cannot fully comprehend. That is Ronaldo's world, and we've only scratched the surface. Subscribe to Scale Brief. Next week we go inside another world most people see from the outside and never fully understand. Drop a comment. Whose world do you want to tour next?